Capricorn, let's go ahead and get started. Endings and these beginnings and these expansions are really going to be causing clarity right now in this next week. And then over the next few weeks, there will be resolution, there will be clarity, and there will be finality or expansion. All right, so the energies filter out over the next few weeks, but the major clarity is going to be coming this week. And you all know what I'm talking about with this confusion, and you all know what I'm talking about. That's why I've gotten so many readings this week, because everybody's really just confused about what's going on. There's been major misunderstandings and miscommunication in everybody's love life right now. Even if you're in a long-term partnership, it's just been complete misunderstandings, complete misguidance, complete misjudgments, and all the clarity is going to be coming next week, and the finality will be coming this next week. All right, but it will filter over into July. So Capricorns, we have the King of Wands. This is a fire energy, so there could be a fire, and I think there really is fire energy that you're dealing with, because there's so many wands here. Yes, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but you're also, and be action oriented and be honest with your feelings and direct with your feelings, okay, towards your love life. Now, before you start taking action, your primary card is the Page of Swords, and this card is a card of examination, okay, learning about somebody, learning about your love partnership. If you're just dating, you're dating multiple people, and you're learning about them, learning how they treat you, learning how you treat yourself, or learning how you treat them. So there's this period of examination, watching, learning, and then getting ready to do all of that, make judgments based on all of that, right? How are they treating you? How are you treating them? How do you feel when you're with them? Okay, now what's crossing you in your challenge and benefit position is the Two of Wands, I mean. And this card represents in your love life that you are satisfied with where you are in your life, all right? You've built success, and you are happy with the material state of your life, and you're happy with where your life is going, but you're also wanting to share it with somebody and feel that deep connection that you have with somebody, and that will make your world feel more complete. So if you're just dating somebody, you're wanting to really meet somebody. If you're just starting to meet somebody, you're maybe wanting to take it to the next level. This card can also be a card of delay. And so somebody new may be coming into the picture, but it's taking a little bit longer than you want. And what's going on, because the resolution of that will be coming in the following weeks. All right, so there could be a sense of delay, a sense of not yet making decisions and taking action, but you're getting ready to. Okay, they may also be getting ready to. And I'm sensing definite new beginnings, because so this is new beginnings, most likely with the fire sign. If you're in a committed bond, you may have had some disconnect, like everybody has these last few weeks, and you are really moving forward and continuing your relationship by taking action, by communicating, by showing up, all right? Somebody new may be coming into your life if you're not in a committed bond, and it's going to be very new and exciting, all right? Fire signs do breathe a lot of life into earth signs, because they're starters, all right? They have this energy of being excited and starting new things and meeting new people and bringing people together and building love connection or friendship connections within groups of people. So if there is a fire energy in your life, just be excited. If you're meeting somebody that's a fire energy, be excited, because they really will breathe a lot of life into your life. All right, which is you have a life of being very stable and consistent and spending a lot of energy and time in work. All right, and then you need this love aspect, and they offer you all this excitement and love and hope for the future. Okay, they really are the optimists of the zodiac, and they show people all the possibilities of something that could be, and it's very exciting. And then with you being such a type of personality that is consistent and finishing things, it's a great combination to have an earth energy and a fire energy, because there's one person that brings life into the relationship and the other person the earth energy keeps the life going and finishes what started, right? Now, what's crowning is the Queen of Cups, and this is a great card because this means that there is caring and kindness and consideration. All right, there's a sense of safety within the relationship because of you or them, or just the general energy around all of this excitement and fresh beginnings, is this feeling of love and caring and concern, right? Being sensitive towards the other person's needs and being sensitive towards what the other person is needing emotionally and physically from you and you to them, right? So beautiful start to the month. Now in the near future, we have this Three of Swords. So what I'm sensing is that this examination and watching that we have with this Page of Swords, this could be somebody from your past that is wanting to try to reconnect with you, and you're just saying, no, I'm done. Like, I've been hurt by this relationship and I'm done. I've met somebody new. That's why there's Three Swords here. There could be three people in play here. All right. And you're going to say, most likely, no, I've met somebody new. I'm not dealing with this. I'm done. And this is what I'm talking about with this 29th degree in Sagittarius. You are really done and you're hurt by it. They may be hurt by it, but you're completely moving on. I mean, that chapter in your book is closed. All right. No more concern for it. No more dealing with it and them at all. All right. They've shown you something in their character that you're not wanting to deal with at all. All right. There's more here with this fire sign than with this air sign, most likely. All right. This could also be if you're not involved with if somebody isn't trying to come back or there's no air sign in your periphery, this could just be uncertainty with this person because you're not sure how you feel just yet, because it takes you a long time to develop your feelings and recognize them. And so there could be just this sense of uncertainty and frustration as you two decide to move forward. All right. But you will decide to move forward because here we have the Eight of Wands, and this is a card of quick communication, taking action, being the one, they're being the ones that are coming to you to communicate. Right? This is how you're viewing the situation. So you're sitting back doing your life, you're interested in them, you like them, you're excited about them, but you're kind of waiting and watching how they treat you. And they're showing you very clearly, okay, remember this is a time of closures and expansions on a major scale. They are showing you very clearly that they are interested, they want to be in a relationship with you, and they're being very clear and direct in their communication style. This is how they are viewing the situation, though. They may feel, because fire energies do really like to know where they stand. Again, they can deal with anything as long as they know where they stand. So they may be trying to catch your attention. They see a lot of hope for the future. They're feeling a lot of emotional connection with you. They're putting forth a lot of effort towards you, but they're starting to get a little tired because you're not reciprocating as much as they need to feel that safety factor. So just take that into account as you move through the month, and you can maybe say things or add a few extra text messages or calls to make them feel a little safer in the relationship. If you're ready, of course, if you're ready. They're going to start feeling like they're putting in all this work, though, and it's not building in as quickly as they want or in the direction that they want, so they're going to start to feel a little tired. Now, in your hopes and fears position, we have the Magician. So you might not be fully ready yet to enter into a full commitment. If you're in a committed bond, this is all the same type of information. There's going to be lots of communication. One party's going to feel a little tired. There might be some confusion. We're coming from a place of a ton of confusion and misunderstandings. And this is saying, the Magician here is saying that you are going to take it upon yourself, or you're hoping to anyway, take it upon yourself to manifest and to take the right steps in the right direction to build what it is that you want in your love life. Okay? You're hoping that this can progress. You're hoping that you can do the right things to make the right types of changes, the right types of communication, the right actions towards them. All right? And you're not afraid. That's what's interesting is sometimes the earth signs can be a little bit fearful and commitment phobic at the beginning because they really have to sit with their emotions and analyze them and realize, yes, I really am ready to move forward, or I'm really ready to reconnect with my partner. We've had this disconnect for a while. Yes, we've been married for 20 years, but we've been disconnected. Am I really ready to start the path of reconnecting? And this is saying in your hopes that, yes, you're really ready to take the right types of action to rebuild, reconnect, or connect and confirm if you're in a new relationship. Okay? You're wanting to have this, you're wanting to hone in this type of power. Capricorns, this is the Sun card. This is a card of great success, material happiness, joy, contentment, and excitement. All right, suns represent everything that's possible. The sunflower in the tarot represents successful outcomes. And that's where this is going to be. So yes, you're having these moments, frustrating, and you might feel a little bit heartbroken, but it's just because in terms of your communication styles or your expectations about the relationship, you're not really on the same page just yet. But it looks like Capricorns that you're going to recognize that and take the right action because you are very excited about this person. There is a connection there. All right, they can be very good for you. You can be very good for them. Okay, especially right now, you know, that this week, if you met somebody, it could really turn into something great in your future. Okay, and if you're reconnecting, rebuilding that bond with somebody that you're married to or have a long-term commitment to, it's going to be a very nice outcome. All right, let's pull an oracle card. Spirit and universe, what are the overall messages and overall outcomes that you have for Capricorn regarding their love life? Mike the Moyamancer. This says small clues, details, the messages are everywhere, and patience. Attention to details is important at this time. Little things are not only important in themselves, but they also give you important information about larger things. Remember what I said about analyzing and noticing major character flaws in somebody that's going to cause you to move forward without them. All right? Watch for how somebody treats you. Watch for how you feel when you're with them. Watch for how they are directing their own lives. All right? That's going to be clues about how they will be in the relationship. Look for the inner hidden messages, meaning in ordinary things, happenings, and experiences. Life is trying to teach you something by speaking to you gently. With luck and application, you will get the messages before it has to speak to you more loudly. Body language in humans is very useful information at this present time, especially if you learn to read it properly. The clues to the answers you seek and the things that you need to know are all around you. You are surrounded by omens and signs, but the signs are not written on billboards or in large letters. They are in the small happenings of life. So be awake and be aware. Okay, so in terms of your love life this week, Capricorn, be awake and be aware. And recognize that what somebody needs from you, you don't have to give it to them. No, definitely not. But recognize where they are coming from and be at least sympathetic and empathetic to where they are coming from and why they are saying things, why they are doing things. And not only look at if it's just stressing you out and they're being irrational. I mean, you have to take into account, you don't have to play into it, but you have to at least try to understand where they're coming from if they're communicating with you too much. Just say, hey, like, I want to move this forward. I like how this is going. I feel a good connection with you, but we need to calm this down a little bit. I'm not ready. Or, you know, we're still seeing other people. Let's just take this slow. That type of energy. Okay? That type of communication. Okay? It's going to be very transformative for everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.